All right, I cannot work. I'm getting calls left and right. There was a guy parked in front over here, and all of a sudden he comes over and he says, "Sir, there's somebody here wants to talk to you." And next thing I know, he put the call on the speakerphone, and next thing I know, it's some Russian voice says, "Алло, привет." And it's like, who is this? And this guy says, "Oh, it's my dispatcher." So it's a US company, but the dispatcher is a Russian girl named Masha or Maria, or Mary. And so we start chatting, and then she says, "Oh, so you're from Canada?" She says, "We always refer, whenever somebody offers us a load to Canada, I refer them to the company in Canada." And she says, "If you want, I can refer them to you." I said, "Yeah, that would be nice." That's not good. Okay, where am I? I lost all my... I really like these D-rings in the middle. They always come in handy. So I would install it over here as well, but they all add weight, because for some reason I have them over there, which is another two, which is ridiculous. Why would I have D-rings in there? You always need them in the front and in the back, right? So second one here would be nice, but you cannot have everything in this world. All right. All right, all the chains are on. Not my best work, but it'll do. They said it's 88,000 pounds, so I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of chains. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I'm good for 100,000 pounds. But recently there was a lot of chatter again about the myth of overchaining. There's no such thing as overchain. There's underchain and there's end up in the ditch kind of chaining method. But don't listen to people that had no training. I received 2 types of training. One was via a ticket when I didn't have enough chains and was put out of service for 10 minutes. But even that 10 minutes started a huge annoyance period, because I was with Landstar, and it's like, for some reason they think it's a very big deal when you put out of service. Like, what's the big deal? And so that was one training I received from, usually it's the most expensive type of training, because you have to pay for the ticket. And then Landstar sent me to Florida, of all places, to receive training and securement. All right, what's going on over here? Why is this? And then also I received training when I switched from dry van to flatbed. I was trained for 3 days where they showed us how to secure skids, all this good stuff. And so that's the danger. So sometimes people jump into heavy haul, bypassing the step deck and flatbed work, right? Like, I know a guy that had a reefer and he thought that kind of qualified him for heavy haul, so he bought a 55-ton trailer, and I said good luck. Does anybody know? Oh, wait a second. Does anybody know why you have to use a plastic bag? It's a very obscure regulation. 325B, section A. Okay, the door and the mirror on this side. And the ground here is not level, so I'm just gonna I'm like at the bottom of a hill here, so I cannot measure the height. I need to measure the top of the stick with my special laser gauge. Yeah, the key is in. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna just drive forward to the level ground over there, and yeah, I don't want to switch it because then it doesn't look good. I'm gonna put on duty yard move. Oh yeah, it wants this. All right, reposition. Yeah, this way it's gonna switch to it's gonna switch to on duty yard move, which is exactly what I'm doing. I just remembered, I was thinking, where's my second phone? And it's in the pocket of this summer jacket. Pretty much from my area, there's a load going to, he says New York City, and then we start talking, he says, well, actually it's going to a port. And I said, most of the time, when it goes to a port, I usually go either to Newark, New Jersey, or more often I go to Baltimore. And this guy says, yeah, I know Baltimore. Huh. It's gonna touch the ground. What do I have over there? Oh, position 2, okay. Let's go to position 3. Yeah, it's a lot of weight. So these FLs can be pretty heavy. Well, they said 86,500. Park here. I saw this other guy park here. This doesn't look like my lowest height. What am I? Position 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, how our airbags? I always check the height, make sure they are close to each other in height. Okay, of course more weight on the back, but again the ground here is a bit twisty turny. I think we should be good. And that's a big bucket. Alright, I'll just climb and use my laser metering system. Alright, what do you guys think? I think this is probably the heaviest, I mean the tallest point. Let's see, how far are we above the bucket? 60 inches. 60 inches above the bucket. Inches. 60. Oh, it can go like this. So it's 60 over here. 60. Come on. 139. All right. 139. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13.7. Perfect. Why is it perfect? Is because I ordered the permits for 13.10. So as long as we are under 13.10, we're good. But yeah, this thing is pretty big. You know? Caterpillar 336 FL. Of course, it has full, you know, set of counterweights. At least it's less than 11 feet wide. I asked on the permits for 11.3 to be on the safe side. I'm just not sure about the weight, but I tried to load it. I cannot go any more forward over there. I'd love to. Like, this is in the middle, which is not very good. It should be a little bit this way, but and I still have room in here, but you see it's getting close. Like, if this thing would go, I don't know, 2 more inches, it would start hitting over there. So then you have to put the taller. You see, now I'm 13.7 and this is 4 inches, so if I use the that 6-inch block, I'll be 13.9. Right, every inch is important. And also, again, like here, I really like when it's between 2 cross members, you know, so that not all the weight goes on 1 cross member. Well, this time I'm getting much better roads than last time when I was moving that material handler out of Ohio. So this is so I arrived from the dealer. The dealer is pretty much at US 124. So I thought I would be going north the way I came, but no, they sent me They sent me west on this, so this is US 124 westbound. So if you want to track my route, there you go. So it's 124 or 32 west, and it's a divided highway, you know, beauty. I don't need an escort because I am less than 90 feet long. Last time I had the Jeep, right? And I was, I thought I was 105, and then the cop found out I was 107. So I took care of that by leaving the Jeep at home and swapping the necks. And I sent a message to the crane guy. I said, "You're never happy with when I pay you." I thought we agreed on $100 an hour. Now he wanted 125 after the fact when we already finished the work, and I said, we agreed on 100. And I said, okay, I'll have to find somebody else, because you know, if you have an agreement, it should be in place, right? You cannot just do the work and then say, hey, by the way, it's now it's $200. It doesn't work like that. So, and right now the Jeep, the car, and the big flip box are all in my spot. So basically, when I come back, I have nowhere to park the trailer unless maybe I can use this machine and load the Jeep on the trailer. But then, you know, I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do, because what if my next load again is kind of like this, where I don't need the Jeep. Son of a... Okay, finally we're at 95. That's what I wanted to do. Set the cruise at 95k an hour, which is 59 miles per hour. Like I always say, you know, the speedometer is metric, right? So all the big lines are basically 10 and 5 kilometers an hour, not 60 miles, not 50 miles. Well, actually, I do have 50 and 60 marks, but they're tiny. Then in the middle, they're in the middle of the speedometer. I always try to go by kilometers because, you know, that's what I grew up with. And in kilometers, it always sounds like you're going pretty fast, you know? Like you see 95 kilometers per hour, right? So that's 59. So the number is much bigger, so I like it. I like bigger numbers. So yeah, we have what, 20 miles? Yeah, 20 miles to 23 north. So now we're going west, and then in 20 miles we're turning right or north on should be divided highway, US 23. And that one, I stay on that one, no detours. I stay on that one all the way to Columbus. Okay, and then Columbus, I go on the bypass 270, and then at the top end I jump on 71, I-71 north, and I follow that one for about 20-30 miles till I reach US 30, and then I grab US 30 west, and there's a small detour there, Highway 4 north, and then I think 224 west. Yeah, 224, and 224 finally takes me to US 75. And then, oh wow, something big happened if they had closed the left lane. There was a sign that said accident ahead. truck, the semi-truck, hit that armored van, and there was also a couple of cars involved. The sign on the right, there's all kinds of signs, right? One is Realtek Real Estate, NG, but this one, the Drain Doctor. The Drain Doctor. That sounds like interesting and very appealing medical specialization, you know, medical specialty. So you show up and you get drained, and then you get the bill from the Drain Doctor, and everybody's happy. Not sure how I ended up in this town over here. Like, we were doing so well, you know, divided 4-lane highway, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of signs, speed limit 35 miles per hour, and a set of lights every quarter of a mile. So I said I'm not gonna use the tablet, but I lied. I just want to see when is my next turn. And so what it is, I chose as my destination the ramp to I-270 West, because that's the next junction. US 23, just a couple of miles south of the bypass. 270 around Columbus. bypass, right? So you can go on the east side around Columbus, or you can go on the west side, but I gotta follow my permit. My permit says 270 west. So now we have to go, we need exit 26. Exit 26. right lanes exit at 71. See my blue spot indicating my truck moving around Columbus, so that's pretty helpful. And of course that's 71, right? That's what I need, but I cannot be on 71 inside the bypass. I have to catch it on the north side of Columbus. So finally it's bye-bye 270, hello 71. So this lane is 71 north, this lane is 71 south. A ramp speed 50 miles per hour. Alright, and now here we're driving to exit 176. So another big accident on 270 on the other side there. Looks like a vehicle overturned. Lots of cops, you know, fire trucks. All right, 71 north, yes. I might stop somewhere. There's 15-20 miles there should be a truck stop according to Trucker Path. So I need 176. Exit 176, that's US 30. Let's see, what's the next exit? So the next exit is 121. Yeah, that's of course a mile marker. So 176 minus 121 is 55. So I need to stay here for 55 miles or 1 hour. And then we're turning on US 30. The guy is steering in the back, so that's why this guy is able to go like this. So for him, like, I was wondering how is he gonna turn, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking how I'm gonna turn. I have to go this way, so I'm thinking either take this corner or go around this building or go straight and I can turn there, like. But this guy, I thought, what is he doing? He's gonna knock down this shed. And then I see this guy walking behind him with some gadget in his hands, and he was turning the wheels. Because yeah, that's some kind of a massive, probably a transformer or something.
So two pilots, Dolly Trucking LLC, Dolly Pilot Car Services. This one is from North Dakota. Wow. The truck is from Arkansas. And they went that way. That's where I came from. Alright. Time to go. For me, see, all these guys, that's a restaurant over there. All these guys are parked. But there's lots of room. I think I'll just go straight and turn like this. Just this is too sharp. I don't want to do like this 180 degrees, you know. And I'm not sure I can fit behind the barn, behind this little shed, because of all those cars in there.